What is up, friends? This is the PALOOZA wrap-up show, and it's kind of sad to think this weekend is finally coming to an end. We've had, a lot of fun. I'm here with Mike from Baseball Collector, Ty Wilson from Breaker Culture, and myself, Jeff the Hitman Hofer from Pack Geek. How are you guys feeling? You guys still hanging in there?
In the immortal words of my good friend Ray from Philly, I'm exhausted.
So tired. So tired. We were joking earlier. It's like I didn't realize how much work was going to go on behind the scenes. I mean, first off, credit to all the shows because the shows were absolutely outstanding. I've spent so much time. I've never spent more time on YouTube than this weekend. I've spent so much time watching content. And I still didn't watch it all. I got to go back and watch some of these. I can't wait to do it. But, dude, what an awesome weekend. Holy crap.
I've got some catching up to do. I went on a date with Mrs. Pack Geek last night, so I missed a couple shows. And now I feel like I'm behind, so I need to go catch up now. But, man, there's a lot of content. 30-plus hours of content, which is unprecedented in the sports card YouTube world. So I'm proud to be a part of it.
Yeah. Everybody's asking the question that we will answer by the end of this show. I promise you we will talk about what's coming next. But at least throw it out there to you guys. Yeah, it's so awesome. I mean, to think we pulled this together in a couple of weeks, right? 2.5 weeks or so. And
it's a tight community.
Pretty impressive. And they are. And everybody in this community is great. We got a lot of the hosts that are in here for our last hour of this bloody thing. And I've watched literally almost every minute. Julie is ready to have her husband back. But she says that about the National too. Like when I'm gone for the National, she's always like, I'm ready for you to stop talking about the National. I'm ready for this to be over. So it was the same time. It all, same thing would have happened regardless. So.
Well, from a bench clear standpoint, I'm going to give credit where credit is due. So as you guys may or may not have heard, Mike kind of conceptualized this thing and then pulled together 75, 80% of the content creators that were involved. So wonderful work, Mike. And then Ty works tirelessly on everything we do. So he did all the web stuff and pulled together a bunch of the shows. Hosted numerous shows, so you guys are incredible. And then I jumped in the chat room every once in a while and said hello. That was my portion of the weekend.
Did you do it,
Jeff? Peace out.
Yeah. Go, guys.
Jeff, you have contributed nothing of value to this entire weekend.
Yes, thank you. That's why I'm helping out right now. I'm going to talk a little bit. So we'd be remiss to not thank our sponsors who made this weekend a possibility. So Blowout Cards, thank you guys very much for coming in. This all came together so last minute. It was awesome that we had sponsors that were interested with everything come together so quickly. So thank you to Blowout Cards. Of course, that's blowoutcards.com. They were awesome. They gave us a bunch of gift cards. If you didn't give one, do we have any gift cards left? Ty?
We have a $100 gift card to give away.
Whoa. Okay. So can we give that away during the show, I'm guessing?
How about that? There's Blowout Cards, by the way. Everyone in the hobby knows. So
yeah, you guys know.
Yeah.
And also Pastime Marketplace. They make these awesome I call them it's the James Bond carrying case of the hobby. It's beautiful for graded cards, and if you got cards in mags, that works too. And they're awesome. So let me say this: we're going to be giving one away, during this broadcast. And
what is this, by the way? What are you guys trying to do?
Can you see it? I don't know what Mike's doing.
I'm delirious. I'm deliriously tired.
So we're gonna get one of those. You guys don't let me forget. We need to give away that case during this hour.
Oh, forget.
But so that's a Pastime Marketplace. You can go to pastimemarketplace.com, and if you use the coupon code, what is it? Offer 15, you get 15% off your purchases there. So go check them out. If you don't win this, you can still get 15% off one. And they're incredible. You know, when you do go to the next national, you can use one of these to carry your most valuable cards in.
Yeah, can I say something real quick? So this is, I think you're commenting about card cutters commenting about blowout. I think so. Backstory, right? So Fish, everybody knows Fish from Blowout. He reached out and said, "Dude, we see what you guys are doing. We want to be a part of this. Like we love the hobby. We want to be plugged in. Like let us know whatever we can do. We'll promote it." And we just said, "Hey man, we want to give gift cards out to all these shows. Like, can you do that?" He's like, "Done." Didn't even hesitate and said, "We got you. Go do your thing. Let's let all these shows just have a good time this weekend." And so it was awesome to see. Makes me want to go spend more money at Blowout.
It does. And they contacted us. So
yeah,
I mean, it doesn't happen very often when a sponsor of that caliber reaches out to you and says, "We want to be a part of the event." So big props to Fish over at Blowout for reaching out and helping us out. And they were super generous, as was Pastime Marketplace. So we got real fortunate on sponsors. So, you know, if there is another Hobby Palooza, and I'd be shocked if there wasn't, maybe we can work with these sponsors again. Maybe we'll have some additional sponsors, but just putting that out there if you are listening. Okay, so Mike, actually, let me stop real quick. Ty, in addition to Hobby Palooza, you had a tournament going on this weekend.
I did.
Yeah, what happened?
How'd the tournament go?
So first off, let me give a shout out to the KC Pirates. This is why I always wear this Pirates hat, right? We're the Pirates in Kansas City. And I have coached two teams, a 12U and a 10U team. The 10U team has never made a championship game. We've always come up the game before the championship and lost. But last tournament of the spring-summer season, these guys, we only had 9 guys available this weekend. And I'm thinking this is going to be a short weekend. I'll dedicate the rest of my time to Hobby Palooza. These kids played out of their minds and just kept winning against top teams. And we to the point where we're thinking, oh, shoot, we're going to make a championship game. They pull this off. And I'm texting you guys. We make the championship game. And if anyone played USSSA tournaments, you have a limit on innings your guys can pitch. And we didn't have any guys left to pitch. Like we're burning arms out. Like we can't throw kids anymore. And we got crushed in the championship. But
I thought you were going to say you took the field.
I tried.
You showed them the heat that you've been keeping for yourself.
No, but we lost the championship, but it was an amazing weekend. Thank you for filling in for me, Mike. I was sad to miss the podcast roundup, but
I actually enjoyed it.
My son.
I really enjoyed it. So you can not show up more often. How about that?
Gosh, dang it.
That was fun. So we've gotten some great feedback from everyone. I want to encourage you all to connect with us and let us know what you enjoyed, what we can do better. But
hey, Jeff,
yeah.
I have a better idea.
Oh, let's talk.
Well, so we want your feedback. Look, guys, we know this wasn't perfect. We know we had some technical glitches that are certainly out of anyone's control throughout the weekend. But, man, we want to make this better because we do want to do another Hobby Palooza. And we've got some thoughts on how we want that to look. We're going to iron those out over the next little bit. And, you know, it takes all of you to make this work. It takes all the show hosts, you know, hosting hours and being willing to be a great part of this. And obviously what Ty and Jeff have added to it. And so what we'd like you guys to do is we've created a survey right here. The link is actually down below in the description of this video. And I'd like, if you could, just take a couple minutes while you're listening to us, you know, reminisce over the weekend. It literally will take you 2 minutes to click on that link, go to this survey, and we just want to ask you a few questions to get some feedback. It's anonymous, so you can be completely honest. We really want to hear what you have to say. So we won't know who's telling us that we suck. You know, that's okay. But there's a whole lot of things on here about what you loved about it, what you'd like to see us improve, how the website helped, all those things that we would love to get some feedback to help us make decisions on how to make Hobbypalooza 2021 just another great hobby event and the best Hobbypalooza ever, which not much to beat because we only have this one to go after. So we will garner this, gather this feedback, and hopefully we're looking to make maybe some Hobbypalooza t-shirts, right, Ty? So we're asking you guys about that, if that'd be something you're interested in. Just
Ty, use your screen press.
What?
Hold on, I'm buying it right now. You can sell some parts.
So anyway, that was just something we came up with to hopefully have everybody give us some feedback. And that's that is Bob is absolutely correct.
Let's re-show that. It deserves to be shown twice.
Bob Lewis for the win.
So he is right. But thank you, everybody. Oh, here comes Andy. Wait, who's all coming in here? What are all these people?
Whoa.
Yo.
Hello.
I'm bringing them all in. Let's go.
I didn't even have a chance to give the rundown of everybody that was taking part of this weekend. Before you guys start talking, let me just go through everyone that had a hand in 30-plus hours of content, just so we can name everybody. Bench Clear Media, whoever those guys are, Panini America, The Tops Company, Up North Collectors, Triple Crown 24, those back pages, Maiko, Card Cutter, of course, Ed from AIAB Breaks did the late night Hobby Jeopardy. That was amazing.
That guy?
There he is. Okay. Eloy the Goat, the baseball collector.
I'm not any baseball collector. I'm just baseball collector. There's no the.
It says the baseball collector on this list I'm reading. Dude,
Go with it.
I read whatever's on the teleprompter, guys, just like Ron Burgundy.
That's you purposefully.
Snoop 12922, Filmington, Stoff and Bob Lewis, Go GTS Live, of course, the legendary Blake Jameson, Elite Company 3, Elite Co 3, sorry, Breaker Culture, Silver Jackify, Foo 3112, Brody the Kid. And then we had the podcast roundup, which was Sports Card Nation, Waxback Hero, and I think I've covered most of them. I'm sure I've left some people out, so I'm sorry if I didn't mention their name, but it was not intentional.
Can I ask?
Wow, that's a lot of content.
What is going on with that guy standing in the background of Joe's screen?
It's his evil twin.
Is that you, Joe?
Okay.
Who's in the chat?
So,
That's me. That's another silver jacket. I'm cloning myself.
Wait a minute.
I'm gonna hit Mike up first because he's got to get ready for his live stream. But Mike, what have your takeaways been from this weekend? I know. Look, the preface to everybody talking is we'd all love to be at the Real National, but Mike, what was your takeaway from this weekend? What'd you think?
I mean, if we couldn't be at the National, this seems like the next best thing, right? It was a blast. I think it was awesome. Ton of fun. I had a great time on my live stream. I had a great time watching everyone's live streams. There's bits and pieces of some of them I have to go back and watch. So the watch later list just keeps adding up for me a little bit. But it's awesome. I think it was a blast. I think it was a ton of fun.
Man, I've already tried to send everyone the link. This could get crazy. Mike, thanks for doing what you did on your live stream. You really added a lot by just bringing in so many guys. My thought is on the t-shirt, and you guys can chime in. If we do a Hobbypalooza t-shirt, I'm going to put every person that appeared on somebody's live stream on the t-shirt because that's what it's about. It's about incorporating as many people as we can and just getting everybody to be a part of it. And you were a big part of that, Mike. Thanks.
Sure thing. I think the collaborative aspect is something that's really special because everyone's making videos and stuff like that, throughout the year, of course. And this was a good opportunity to collaborate with other people and get as many people as possible involved. And that's kind of what we do at the National, right? On the YouTube side of things, we hang out. Of course, we look at the cards and everything, but we hang out during the show, after the show, and kind of pop on each other's videos. So I thought it was a ton of fun. I thought it really worked out well.
Well, tell everybody what you're doing after this, right after this stream.
Well, after this, I figured, why end the party now? Just hang out. As many people as possible that want to come in, watch, participate. I'll definitely be sending out those invites. So I would love to have as many people as possible involved in the community to drop by, whether it's for a minute or maybe longer. We'll see.
Well, thanks, Mike. You can, if you need to pop off to go get ready, you can hang out as long as you want. But Maiko, it'll be on his channel to go to the after party, which is just like it is at the National. There's always the next party to go to, right, Andy?
It's never ending.
Yeah. So, Andy, what, dude? First of all, thank you for being a part of this. If you guys really want to know the story, so Maiko is here. He lit the spark on this with Andy. And then I had this idea and I called Andy. Andy was the first guy I called to give this idea to. Sorry, Ty. Sorry, Jeff. I called Andy and I said, "You're going to think I'm completely nuts." And Andy said, "I don't think you're completely nuts." It's basically what that sounds like an interesting idea. And when Andy gave me that, that's all I needed to go, all right, here we go. Let's try to make this happen. So Andy, thank you for your part in this process to make this happen. I appreciate it.
And honestly, Mike, you can tell people it's pretty rare for me to not think that your ideas are a little bit crazy, right?
No doubt.
So this was we thought this was a good one. So yeah, I mean, this whole weekend has just been a lot of fun, just having so many different channels involved, so many different people's popping in. And then obviously, the people that have been watching and commenting, it's been great. Like, I don't think that or at least I didn't expect it to be like this big, because it was put together, so quickly by you guys. So, I mean, it was just a lot of fun. So I've totally enjoyed it.
Awesome. Hey, Joe.
Yeah.
Yo.
Yes.
Your live stream sucked today, by the way. So just so you know.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Was it 200 people accidentally in the live stream?
Why does
Yeah, I think they just stumbled upon it. What were your thoughts, Joe, about this weekend and everything?
Oh, I thought it was awesome. I thought the whole, I think you had come to me about the idea, and we're trying to think of a name, and it felt like kind of like a rock concert, like a Woodstock or a Lollapalooza.
Yeah.
And it was just cool. Like every hour, just another group comes on the stage, and I don't know. I thought it was great. I was on vacation this weekend, so I was kind of in and out all weekend. But I really, really enjoyed it, and there was a lot of. It was great because you really got to know some of the people that do some of the content a little bit better through the last couple of days. So I really enjoyed it.
Awesome. Yeah, Joe was the one that started the PALOOZA idea with me, because I couldn't come up with an initial name, and me and Andy were thinking about it. We couldn't come up with anything, and then Joe says it sounds like a palooza or something. Like
I think it said YouTube-alooza.
YouTube-alooza was the first iteration of it, and then, no, that sounds dumb. Let's try Hobby Palooza. And your fault, Joe. If anybody doesn't like the name, it's Joe's fault. So and
I think it's stuck.
I don't think they can.
It's good. Ed.
Yes, sir.
My new best friend, because dude, you need an Einstein t-shirt to wear all the time because you're a genius.
I have a picture of Ed on the wall behind me. See?
Yeah, he's right there.
A little more hair.
Dude, look, as much as that had to take a lot. I mean, we know, me and Ty and Jeff know how much work that took you to do. Hopefully everybody appreciated the Jeopardy idea. It's a great concept. We're going to continue to work out the bugs. we'd love to hear from you guys. If it's something we think it's something we would love to do on a regular basis, is have a game show that's literally a card game show on YouTube somewhere. Well, on the Bench Clear Media Network. And Ed is we've got an idea for, do we want to tell him, Ed? Do you want to tell him what our other idea is?
Yeah, I mean, I was already working on it, right? So we had all got together, maybe like 3 weeks ago, and we're discussing some. I put together an amazing PowerPoint presentation.
He did.
with some ideas, and we had landed on a press your luck version of sports card collecting. So I was working on that, and Ty calls me 2 weeks ago, and he's like, "Hey, we're doing this hobby palooza," and instead of saying, "Hey, you want to launch the press your luck?" Then, no, can we make a Jeopardy thing in 2 weeks? Is that good? And I was like, sure. So I put the press your luck off to the side, got the Jeopardy thing done for the most part. There were some hiccups, but when you're trying to test something like that by yourself as 3 different people, there's bound to be stuff that gets missed. So night 1 was a little rough. Night 2 got cleaned up quite a bit. So yeah, I'm excited to join this thing, and the press your luck's going to be, it's obviously not going to be called that, but it's going to be a spin on that, and it should be fun. And I'm assuming we'll probably still use the Jeopardy thing from time to time, or whatever we end up calling it.
Well, props to you, my friend. I mean, great job in such a short time. We're gonna get it work some more kinks out, and hopefully make that a regular staple on the Bench Clear Media Network. Hey, Ty.
What?
Are you sick of me texting you and talking to you on the phone?
You know, it's funny. May's like, I've never seen you text with a grown man before so many times. And I said, yeah. Mike's a little, he's a little, what's the right word? He's not tech savvy when it comes to this stuff.
My text are 1 or 2 words. Yes, no,
Answer me.
But if you guys don't know how much work Ty, I mean, Jeff touched on it earlier, but Ty killed it. It's great to come up with an idea. It's another thing to actually implement it and implement it well. Okay. And Ty's the man that made that happen for us here, for all of you. And so definitely a round of applause for Ty. Thank you, sir.
Ty's he's like a streaming guru now.
Yeah, he could do anything on YouTube. He actually has been offered the CEO job at YouTube after what he learned this weekend. So
except I don't think he's there anymore.
He's frozen. Yeah, he bought his own YouTube. He's
You're talking up too much, Mike. We lost him. His head exploded.
He broke.
Everybody.
He broke Ty.
You know, we were like, oh, everybody's crashing and their stuff's freezing up, and now Ty, the guy see, he's even gone from the stream. But
I do think lost power in his house. Oh my god!
Really?
He just texted us. Yeah.
It must be me. Everyone loses power when I'm on.
What are the chances that happens multiple times in one weekend?
Right?
Hobby Palooza.
Andy, leave the room real quick. Come back with your name from last night, and I'll put you back in.
Okay.
All right. He'll be right back. Mike, what were you going to say?
No, I was just going to say the website was awesome. Having it updated every time the video was live, so you could just either watch right from the site or click on to the channel so you could comment and stuff. Like that was perfect for people to be able to follow, because if they couldn't maneuver one way or another to the next video, they could always just go back to the website and boom, click it and you're in instantly. So I thought that was awesome.
No power, no problem. That's what Andy said.
How appropriate. And to piggyback what Mike just said, if you missed anything, you can go back to thehobbypalooza.com, and we have everything now like cataloged. So you can go back and watch each show as they occurred. If you missed any like I did, go back and watch them at your leisure, or if you just loved one, go watch it again. And make sure to follow all of the people that took part in this weekend, because, you know, they shared their time with everybody, and we really appreciate them doing that. So You guys are all awesome. I know it looks like several of our content creators are in the chat right now too. So
I think it's
Great
important
to
to tell everybody, if you watched Stove and Bob Lewis last night, it might seem like that was all part of the gag. Stove literally lost his he went down, and they had so many awesome things planned. And so Mark is literally, just so y'all know what's going on behind the scenes. I'm like, what the heck, man? Like all of us were going, is this part of it? Like, is this the deal? And because I know them and I know they're hilarious. Like I know Mike and Andy and Joe, we all know these guys. There goes Joe. He's falling down. But, I was texting Mark's texting me like, dude, this isn't a joke. And I'm like, really? And he says, yeah, I don't have my internet. And then he sent me his StreamYard. He says, you got to go host. You got to go take care of this. So I go in for the last 6 minutes, and Bob's sitting there just going, what's going on here? So we of course have to roast Mark during that because it's completely appropriate and funny. And like he's texting me right now. No, I'm just kidding. Mark was a super great sport about it. He was feeling terrible about what happened. And so I hope you guys need to give them a look and need to watch that cardboard podcast, because they are. And Mike, is Stove and Bob really funny? Come on.
They are hilarious.
Yes.
And they have their individual channels, and it comes through on there as well, but that's a little more hobby. Like when they get together like that, it's well worth watching.
What do you think, Andy? You agree?
Yeah, man. Like I was looking forward to their show as much as anyone's this weekend. And yeah, like I'm like you. Like I texted Mark and I was like, dude, don't worry about it. Like it's, technology happens, right? So there's nothing you can do about it. So
do you like it? Do you watch them, Joe? Of course you do. You're smart.
Yeah, well, I was watching it, and I thought that was part of the gag, was that the fact that the internet went down. I just assumed that was all part of the show, or it wasn't. I wasn't sure. There was actually multiple parts where I'm like, is this part of the show or not? It was funny. I was laughing. I guess that's all that matters.
Okay.
The best part was when Mike jumped on and started yelling at him to shut up. Everyone,
Yeah.
Some people are like, is this part of it? Is this all planned, or is he like ticked off? Like, what's going on?
No. That was I was going to kind of have some fun with it. And I hope y'all could tell that after we got going with it a little bit, that we just started running with it just to make light of. I mean, you can't help it. So what do? You do the best you can. You try to make lemonade out of lemons. And Bob was such a good sport. I think he caught on pretty quick that I was kind of there to be dumb, and I succeeded in being dumb. And we tried to just finish out the show as best we could. So anyway, so I just wanted to explain that because if people judge Mark and Bob off of that, you are way off base. You need to give them a shot. I'm telling you. And really, for you guys, like Joe, do you have a favorite that you watched this weekend? Any particular, besides mine, of course? Was there any other stream that you found to be just really cool?
I'm sorry. Was that for me?
Yes, you're the only Joe in the room, so yeah.
I got this one talking about here. Sorry. Yeah, no, I thought Blake Jameson's. It was really cool watching him paint he did a Dwight Gooden from start to finish, and it was just amazing. That's just a talent that I just totally don't have. So just to see, just watching him do his thing for about an entire hour was really amazing. And if you guys missed that, I highly encourage watching it.
Totally. Mike, what about you? Or Ed? Ed, you can answer for. I'm just go around the room here.
Yeah, I think it's the same one. It was the Blake one, just because I have no artistic ability whatsoever. So seeing artists, I mean, watching Bob Ross my whole childhood, being mesmerized by somebody doing something that you could never do, and making it look easy is fun to watch for me. So, and included that it had to do with baseball and baseball cards. So it's definitely very cool.
Mike?
Well, I loved them all, but the one that was pretty special, I think, was Eric, Those Back Pages. because I had him on. I didn't actually listen to any of his live broadcasts. I just kind of had it on in the second stream because I was preparing, and I listened to it afterwards on the archive. And I had sent the link to Hobby Palooza to my dad a couple days ago. So I guess he started watching live videos. He was watching them, and he watched Eric's. And so the next day, then he's telling me about it. And then he apparently watched a whole bunch of those Back Pages videos. So I guess Eric's got a new fan.
That's awesome. Andy, what about you?
Man, there was so many good ones, but I got to stick with my boys, Stove and Bob. Like the first 20 minutes of their video, like I was laughing so hard. Like when they did the song, I don't know if you guys caught it, but man, that was, yeah.
I was crying. I had to watch it 3 times because I couldn't hear all of the fake phone conversation that they had created between me and them.
I love that your phone starts with the opening of Baseball Collector.
I'm telling you, they are creative, and I was crying laughing. And they asked me, hey, is it cool? I said, of course, you can make fun of me all you want. I am open season, knock yourself out. And it was fun, but mine has to, if I had to choose, then we'll ask Jeff the same question, but it sucks to have to choose, like choosing your kids, right? I mean, it's so good. I mean, I got to literally hang out with some of my best friends all weekend. And bye, sweetheart. Are you leaving? Bedtime? Okay.
Yeah, it's bedtime.
Hey, Joe, if you want to go tuck her in, what Jessica told me was you only have so many days to tuck her in.
I'll tuck you in.
That's sad, Mike.
You better watch out.
No, that's meant to be an inspiration to tuck your kids in. But
I know, but it's sad.
It sounded a little morbid, yeah.
Well, they're going to grow up and they won't want you to tuck them in anymore.
Right, you're right. Yeah, I know.
But
hey, I put my son to bed tonight, so I get it.
I thought Aaron Davis and Snoop were insanely cool to just watch the interaction of 2 really close friends like that. I mean, I'm blessed to have close friends like that, except Joe. Everybody else is. And Joe and I do that. He does it to me too. Don't worry. Just watching them and watching him get a card, like a casket card for him from his friend it was just, the whole thing was great. So I loved it. What about you, Jeff? You didn't watch much of it. You were on a date. So
the only things I liked were the ones I was a part of because they were the only ones I saw. No, that's not true. I watched a lot. Okay, so the first one, I'm surprised no one mentioned this, but I was fortunate enough to be a part of it, but the Topps Q&A on Saturday I thought was fantastic, getting to talk to Topps designers, getting to talk to Kevin, who's one of their big salespeople, and hearing from Jessica, who's she designs GPK cards, and just getting that insight as a card geek. Like I loved that stuff. So that was really cool. I mean, it's a dream for a kid that's been collecting cards forever to talk to Topps about making cards. So that was really cool. In terms of the non card creating shows that we got to see, I loved Snoop and Aaron Davis. I really enjoy Aaron Lewis. Sorry, I love hearing
Aaron Davis.
What's
Aaron
that?
Davis. Aaron Davis.
Aaron Lewis, right?
No, Davis. That's Kyle Lewis.
Okay,
Kyle
you're right.
Lewis
Aaron Davis.
Kyle Lewis.
I loved hearing that they have the similar relationship to Mike and Garrett, where they're best buddies, but they've never met before. So the chemistry they had together was fantastic. I just loved hearing their stories from the National. I mean, any the shows that talked about stories from the National really kind of hit home with me. Missing that, but I mean to sound like everybody else, I'm sorry, but like my new favorite show is now Stove and Bob Lewis. No relation to Aaron Lewis, but Stove and Bob Lewis stole the show for me. I was like Mike said, I was crying laughing with the phone call, the phone call with Mike. I'm still wondering, Mike, are you doing okay after hearing that? I was worried about you. I was going to call you myself.
Yeah, it was just so many great things. And again, if you weren't here at the beginning of this stream, in the description of this video, we have a feedback form that if you just click on it, take a couple of minutes while you're just listening to us right here, go do that. Give us honest feedback. Tell us, again, where we sucked. You get to pick your top 3 streams, and anybody that picks Mike O, he has promised a $1 card to you.
Have I?
If you
when did that happen? I mean, hopefully I have to give away a lot of $1 cards. I mean, that'd be fine.
But just give us some feedback. We appreciate it. And I hope you guys can tell through the weekend how much we genuinely enjoy each other. And the hobby's way bigger than just even the people that were participating. It's so big. I wish we could just do it nonstop and we could get every channel involved. It's, people asked me a lot, how did we come up with the lineup? Well, it was literally the first however many guys that I called. And guess what? Every one of them said, yes, I want to be a part of that. And that just tells you how cool and how much we all, A, miss the National and the opportunity to go to the National and hang out, and B, how much we all mean to each other and want to support each other. Because it doesn't happen if Joe doesn't say yes and Mike doesn't say yes and Andy and Ed say yes to Jeopardy. It doesn't work without everybody going, yeah, that's a good idea. And then the next question they always ask, do you think you can pull this off? And my answer was, I don't know. We'll find out. But it worked out, I think, pretty darn good. So, Jeff, what else do we need to cover while we're here?
Well, I have an update on Ty and his power. He said the power's down in his entire block right now, so he's probably not going to make it back in, but he wanted me to tell everyone he loves you and that thank you for being a part of this.
Does this not work on his phone?
I don't know. I mean, can you stream in through your phone like that through StreamYard?
You can, but it's not terribly reliable.
Well, if he doesn't have the internet there, he'd have to go off his 4G. That might be tough. But.
So we've had more power outages for I think YouTube's like sabotaging us. They don't want us to be successful. Or you know what? It could be Sports Card Investor. He might live.
Oh no! Shots fired.
Yeah, because we had one go out in Jeopardy too. JT went out.
Yeah. And during my stream, Bart's power went out at his house, and he had to go to McDonald's down the road 10 minutes away to get Wi-Fi. So
you think someone's out killing the grid on Hobby Palooza?
It's got to be Jeff at Sports Card Investor. I mean, let's be serious.
Come on.
I hope Jeff had a wildly successful virtual whatever thing it was. So just and guess, guys, we all know that it doesn't work either without people tuning in to watch us. Like if Joe, you had 200 and something in your stream, which was great. You'll have 50,000 views before tomorrow. Make us all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Joe is everyone's favorite YouTuber.
Yeah. What'd you say, Joe?
No, I said it helps when you're giving away a 93 Jeter.
I got to figure out how we're going to give away that, Jeff, and the gift card. I need to go.
We can just do it like all the other ones. Can't we capture somebody through the? Are you able to do that?
I got to go log into Nightbot. Everybody hates Nightbot now. Like people have decided that Nightbot is the devil, and I think that's kind of funny.
I brought that too, because I started using Nightbot when I first started streaming like a year and a half ago, and then I started seeing it creep into other streams. And if you don't tweak Nightbot, he could be a little aggressive.
So, in order to give this stuff away, everybody, you have to be a subscriber. So if you haven't done that for whatever reason over the last 3 days, do that now and make a comment in the next 20 seconds and you'll be eligible. If you make a comment and subscribe, you'll be eligible. And what are we going to give away first, Jeff?
We aren't basing the giveaway on your comment. You just need to comment just to be eligible.
Right.
So do whatever you want. We're going to be giving away this from Pastime Marketplace. This is a really cool graded card case holder. I'll be shipping this out personally. And yeah, I don't know exactly how many cards it holds, but it is beautiful.
Here's
Yeah.
Joe. He won one on my stream right there.
Yes.
Did you win that, Joe?
Yeah, I did.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, Joe, let me just tell you, there's going to be a special prize in here, and I'm going to tell you to open it outside when you open it. Do not open it in your house. Okay?
What would you grade that prize, Mike?
That's all I'm. No, he's not going to like it, but just be careful. You know it. No, it'll be fine. So we want to give this sucker away.
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Here we go. We're going to roll it in 5, 4. Make a comment quickly. Providence pack openers. Didn't he win something on yours, Joe?
Maybe. I don't know. Providence. Yeah, I think it was him.
Yeah, he did win something on yours.
Yeah.
He just won that beautiful case courtesy of Pastime Marketplace. So
yes. So Providence pack openers, please email me at jeff@packgeek.com and send me your address, your mailing address.
And a blood and urine sample is also required to claim your prize, but that's all right. You can just mail that in. Mail it to Joe, and mail it to me. I'll put it in his case.
Or you can email Eric. However you want to do it. Whatever's easier.
Eric's running it.
Thank you, Eric. I appreciate that.
Don't we also have a $100 gift card?
We do. So we'll give that away on Ty's behalf.
Okay. All right. The same folks are still in it. Really appreciate everybody. Here's $100 to Blowout Cards.
Blowout Cards, our other sponsor.
Coming your way. Abel in Vegas.
Nice.
Abel's a great dude.
Awesome.
I'm happy he won something.
Yeah, he's got a great channel. Andy and I and Mike and Joe, we all got to meet him at the National last year, and great dude. We had dinner with him, didn't we, Andy?
Oh yeah. Abel's a great guy. I'm glad.
Abel, you can either email me at jeff@packgeek.com or just DM me. I know we're friends on Twitter, so however you want to do it, just send me your address, and I will. I'll pass that along to Ty. I think Ty actually has the blowout card, but we'll get it out to you regardless.
If you want a blowout card, I don't know if they're physical cards, Jeff, or if they're going to be like a code that we send them.
That would be convenient.
It would be, instead of having to mail out. I mean, and again, thanks to Blowout, man. I think we had like $1,500 worth of gift cards we got to give.
Yeah, they were really generous. And this all happened like a few days before this thing kicked off. So big shout out to Blowout.
Yep. So awesome. What else? We want to give people a break before they go to the after party. They might need to,
I was going to say I got to get running so I can go set that stream up. But once again, appreciate everyone who was involved in this, everyone who watched, everyone who helped set it up, everyone who participated. I just thought it was a lot of fun. I mean, it's great to kind of just be able to have something to look forward to for a few days and forget about, everything else in the world for a little while.
It did do that.
Hey, Mike, baseball collector. Let's put Miko's YouTube address on screen for people.
It's not hard. He's the Mike O. Like, if you aren't subscribed to Mike O, you're not in this stream. I'll put it on.
Well, hey, we're sharing this with some people that don't know any of us. So
okay, good. I will put Mike O. Absolutely. I will put his link.
And please go. It's starting in 10 minutes, Mike?
About that.
Beautiful. Okay. Awesome.
All right, guys. Thanks, man.
Is it open bar?
I mean, everyone can hit up their own fridge since it's virtual.
Help yourself to your own fridge.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, there's the link.
Thanks for doing that, Mike. That's awesome.
Yep. All right, guys. Have a great one. Thank you.
Take it away.
See you, Mike.
Why did it take it away? Oh, there it is. Okay. There's the link to Miko's stream. If you just want to keep the party going, go hang out with Mike, and that would be great. So
nothing showed up, Mike.
So I want to give a couple other quick shout outs to some people.
Hey, Mike, where's that link for people?
I put it in the comments.
In the comments.
Oh, it's in the comments. Okay, got it.
I see it.
Oh, perfect. Awesome. Thank you.
A couple other things. First of all, I want to give a huge shout out to my boy JT. He did an amazing thing. He took this as an opportunity to raise money for COVID relief, and he raised in his live stream, thanks to the generosity of everybody out there, over $1,650 to be exact. That is amazing in 1 hour. Just thank you to everybody. I know JT already did a thank you video if you want to go check that out, but it was fantastic. And what a great, we know him well, and he is a young guy, but he has everything. He thinks about the world right. And I'm very proud to be his friend. And I know Andy is too. And, good job, JT. Really good job. And the other one is Stefan. So again, it's not just about the guys that were hosting, it's about everybody that was participating. And Stefan, who is the Sports Card Fam, all one word. He's in the chat right there. And he is doing a video contest in honor of Hobby Palooza. He's giving away 1,000 rookie cards on his channel.
What?
1,000. So you can go to his channel. He just posted that video this morning. Maybe it was last night. I watched it today. Go check it out. And he did that just to give back to everybody that's participating and being a part of the Hobby Palooza. And so make sure you go check out his channel and look at that. And maybe you can win 1,000 rookie cards. I mean, who doesn't like rookie cards, Joe?
Can you put a link to my channel? Put the link over here.
Can everybody go unsubscribe from Silverjack right now? And nobody's going to do that. What else do we? I just wanted to give those two thoughts. And we've been on so long. I'm so tired.
Hey, man, I don't think anyone's going to be upset if we jump off 5 minutes early. But the fun doesn't have to end here. There is an after party, like we mentioned, on Micah's channel. So you don't have to go home. You just can't stay here. Isn't that the way the song goes?
It is. Any final thoughts, Ed?
No. Hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Oh, I did. I'm pretty new to this community. I don't know a lot of you. I mean, I met Jeff and Mike like 2 weeks ago. So it was nice to meet the guys before Jeopardy and kind of hang out with them for a bit because I didn't know any of those guys. So hopefully we'll stay in touch.
Ed, it's a big world, man. You're just getting started, and you're gonna love it. It's awesome.
Sounds good.
Ed,
Andy?
shout out your channel. Let's give you guys a chance to plug them.
Oh yeah, AIAB card breaks. We do more low budget breaks. Have a rip shop every Friday night. Usually giveaways. We have game shows. We have Plunko. We have Punch for Packs. We have a game show we do after breaks sometimes. So yeah, check us out if you get a chance. Great community on Discord as well. It's AIABcardbreaks.com.
Beautiful. And the guy is a genius programmer. So more to come with that. Andy, do you want to give your channel a plug?
Yeah. First, I just wanted to say thanks to Michael, who is DXB Sports Cards on YouTube, and Ryan, who's Card Collector too, for being on there with me. It was, great to hang out with those guys and talk the hobby a little bit. And then if anybody wants to find me on here on YouTube, it's She Blinded Me with Refractors.
Greatest name on YouTube.
It is. All right, Joe, now's your shot. Let us know.
You want to know what we do on our channel?
Heck yeah.
Channel? Well, what do? We look at cards that are going up, and we look at cards that are going down, and we analyze it, and we buy expensive cards, but sometimes we buy inexpensive cards, and we share that with the community. Silver Jackify. If you guys want to check it out, Silver Jackify on YouTube. You can find it on YouTube.
Awesome.
Can we find it on YouTube, Joe? Can we?
Is it on YouTube?
Yeah, it's on YouTube. We're on YouTube.
Never heard of it. Okay.
So I'm going to give a quick plug. I've got a new episode coming out Wednesday night. I've got Ty from Breaker Culture. We're talking about the inception of Bench Clear Media and kind of what our plans are with that. And Mike was in the background razzing us the entire time. So Mike's kind of on that episode too. But yeah, make sure to check that out. My episodes are now going out at 7 p.m. versus they used to be at 10 a.m. And Mike convinced me that 10 a.m. was not optimal. So now I'm an evening show.
Hey,
8 p.m. I'm sorry, not 7 p.m. Close enough. Mike, what do you have coming out this week?
Not a darn thing. Actually, Jimmy Guns. If you all know Jimmy Guns, he is coming to my house tomorrow. We are meeting at the ranch, and we are gonna. He's on a round the country trip with his daughter, and I'm hooking up with him. That sounds so bad when I say I'm hooking up with him. I am.
No one thought that. No one thought that.
So I'm meeting Jimmy tomorrow, and we're gonna hang out the ranch for a little bit tomorrow. He's coming to spend the night here at my house, and I get to host him, and I'm excited to get to hang out with him. I haven't seen him since the National, and I'm probably not going to do any videos this week. I'm tired.
If you don't roll with you and Jimmy Guns in the same house, that's going to be a real missed opportunity.
We will shoot video. I just don't know that of course, how could you not? So yes, we will definitely shoot some stuff, but I don't know when it'll be released. We'll see. So
cool. Just
stay tuned to Bench Clear. You'll see it.
Yes.
Thanks everybody for subscribing to all.
Yes, thank you. If you guys haven't, please, one final plug. Subscribe to Bench Clear. This helps us. This will help us do another Hobby Palooza or help produce another Hobby Palooza. So we can't do this without you guys.
And all the other channels. Go check out all the channels. Sub to hopefully you discovered somebody new this weekend.
Yeah.
And especially Silver Jackify. Sub to him if you haven't. And
unsubscribe from me. Subscribe to them.
AIAB, Ed, they want your link. It's on the Hobby Palooza website. You can just go click on his little icon there and go.
AIABcardbreaks.com. Everything's there.
What's Bench Clear? Thanks, Eloy.
Nobody knows.
We've done our job. That's the final question we get.
Here's Eloy. He's a host, for crying out loud. He's a show host. So great.
That's great. That's awesome.
Well,
okay.
Let's go, man. Let's get out of here. I'm tired.
Wait, Mike. Parting words. You got to end it. You want to say grace? I'm just kidding. You have your final words. Your parting words.
Final thoughts.
Keep collecting.
Wow.
Booyah.
And Joe, say peace.
Thanks for everybody for watching. I will talk to you later.